We are here at Jaguar Land Rover. I can't show you the automotive group, but we're at a dealer with Jaguars. And I'm trying to make sure I don't get the dealer name in here. But we're at a Jaguar Land Rover dealer working on an ancient 2004 Jaguar XJ350 chassis. This is a 4.2 liter naturally aspirated Savannah Plus long wheelbase vehicle. As you can see, there's an engine control module fitted down there, and there's one just kind of chilling out right there. So what are we doing, you ask? Well, we're at the Jaguar dealer programming an engine control module for a Jaguar. Because the latest Jaguar interface that the dealer has is the DOIP unit, which is based on a Bosch J2534 interface device. With that device, so here's the story on the car. Came in, needed a transmission control module. They installed a transmission control module with a valve body assembly. They tried to program it. The programming did not exist in the system because the latest Pathfinder and SDD and IDS versions they have here at the dealer kick out the old version. So everything 2005 and back is not supported by the manufacturer. At least that's what they're saying. I don't know. I don't know what their conversation was like on their end, but they're a dealer. They're a new car dealer with a service department. A mighty beautiful service department, by the way, I will say. So in an attempt to program the TCM, they thought if they would update the engine control module, that it may in turn update the TCM as well, which is totally plausible with lots of manufacturers. So during the PCM reprogramming, the module died. It bricked. So they got a brand new engine control module from the parts department, got it coming, got it here, went to go program it, part of the way through, failed and died. Got a second new one, called me and said, we need help. I said, okay. So I come out, I can't program it. I have a VCM1, I have an older version of Jaguar, but some sort of issue wasn't allowing me to program, probably a software issue on my end. But I don't have the latest version, or I do have the latest version as well, but using an unlatest version, which they wanted me to do, because that's the only thing that would do it is with the old VCM1 and the new Pathfinder system, and SDD doesn't support VCM1. So we attempted that, couldn't get it to go through. It did not kill the module using a VCM1. It did kill it with the DOIP interface, which is a really nice interface. I'm not dogging interface. It's a problem with the architecture of this vehicle's network and module is totally separate than the architecture of new ones. So when they went to the newer style Bosch style J-Box, which most manufacturers are doing, and it is an absolutely wonderful unit, and I want one really bad, just isn't very compatible with this car. So I break out my AutoLogic, my Drive Pro. It is missing a certain function. My Drive Pro is missing a function that used to be there on the old legacy device, like a Assist Pro or a Blue Box. And it's the programming for a petrol V8 engine. And then the vid block write. The vid block write, writing a new vid block, so you type in the VIN, you tell it the wheelbase, a couple configuration options, and it builds as built just like a Ford, and puts it in the module. That function would not complete with the Drive Pro. It's a known issue. They're working on it. I talked with, I can't remember what his name was, but I talked to a Jaguar guy. He's working on the back end. They're going to try to fix that. The problem is where the limitation comes in is the same problem with the factory tool, is we're dealing with a J2534 interface in the Drive Pro. So I had someone on Facebook that I know, I'm not going to name him because I don't know if he's cool with me naming or whatever, but he sold me a unit. So I now have a Blue Box. And this Blue Box, I just got done doing the immobilizer. Sorry, let me go back. Module programming. New module, because we don't have the old module. The old module's dead. Engine control module. We can go to petrol ECM programming to update the software, which we did. This button is not available in the Drive Pro. And then the vid block function, and we go to create new vid block from nothing. And we're basically saying this function should only be used if the engine control module has been replaced and the vehicle vid block cannot be read from the original ECU. That's where we're at. So basically you type in the VIN, and then there's some options you go in and do and reset them. I'm not going to do it. I already did it. I just redid the vid blocks. The correct VIN for the vehicle is here at the bottom of the screen. That is there. The original VIN on that other module was something else. I don't remember what it was, but it's not there now. This is the correct VIN for the vehicle. 07110, which I don't know if I can get the door jamb for you to see, but 07100. So the VIN block's changed. We went and did the immobilizer, And I do not know where I misplaced the keys for this Jaguar. Oh, they're in my pocket. Help, I'm stuck in my pocket. Oh, come here. Anyway, so key in, on. It starts, and we're looking for, yes, ABS lights went out because the VIN's correct. So one of the new modules they installed, they weren't able to program it, so they went ahead and just did the immobilizer because it has a calibration in it. That worked, the car would run, except for the ABS lights and a bunch of other stuff were on for VIN mismatch error. So that was the problem, was getting the VIN to be correct. So working with a friend of mine, I'm not gonna name his last name, but Joey, thank you very much for helping me with EEPROM stuff. We were gonna try EEPROM last night. This is a Denso PCM. It's very different from most of any of us that had a part. I unfortunately don't have the correct tooling for this particular 12-bit 93 C86 chip that's on the board. So rather than mess around with EEPROM anymore, I wanted to use the blue box, and of course, AutoLogic saves the day again. So here we are. The moral of the story is here we are at a Jaguar dealer programming a Jaguar because they can't, and we're doing it with an AutoLogic product. And now I have a blue box and I have a Drive Pro. So this is a very one-off car. I've done probably 30 or 40 module programmings with the Drive Pro, not had a single problem. This is that one bastard child car, and the blue box does it, man. It's awesome. And they're going to work on the Drive Pro. Jaguar and said they're working on the Drive Pro to see if they can do something with it to make it do this function. So when I did the new vid block on the Drive Pro, it would go all the way to the end and just say it was unsuccessful. It wasn't able to write it. This went right through first try. Awesome. Thank you, AutoLogic, and thank you. You know who you are for selling me this unit. Already made it. I got this unit yesterday in the mail, and I was able to use it today. I've been waiting on parts and stuff for this car, for this used module, to try to finish this up. So, also to finish this up, we are going to put the original TCM back in this car. They put a TCM valve body assembly in it because it needed one solenoid, so we're going to switch I'm going to have them switch the TCM over. They probably don't need to be done at that point, or I can program the TCM that's in it. You know what? Let's try to program the TCM right now. I don't know why I didn't think of that. So back. All right. Key on. Do we have, transmission control module? That option was not available. Okay, I gotta go call for help. All right, so I actually had to leave and come back. I had to get the AutoLogic in my name, providing a bill of sale from a friend of mine I was telling you who sold me this so graciously. So I got it in my name, got the files downloaded, had to do the update on it. It was behind on like major software, so we got it all up to date. I believe I have everything in it that we need now. If not, I'm going to show you how to use not AutoLink, but how to use the downloads on your user profile through AutoLogic to get the correct files. Let's see if this works. Again, we're here at the dealer, so this is kind of fun. It's a different day, so I forgot what I talked about in the last video. So we're going to go to, press the button in my pocket, start diagnostics. Sorry, there's no screen record on this thing, so. I'm pressing buttons on the car, never mind. Yes, I accept that. I know what it takes to do this. We do have battery support on the vehicle, currently at like 14.2, 14.4 volts, I think. It is an XJ, it is an X350. Go to module programming and replacements. New module. Transmission control module. 4.2 naturally aspirated. Show the battery. Yep, we are good to go. It is plugged into the vehicle. We turn the ignition on. Begin program. See, before it told me I needed to download X file, I've got the file downloaded. So here we go. Yes, we do have vehicle battery on charge. Start ignition's turned on. It is. Okay, hopefully my firmware version's good. Diesel engine, no. All right, it's writing the file to the control module, block number 1 of 5. So hopefully this works. All right, looks like it's about to finish up here shortly. Hopefully it all goes well. And again, this is a job that the dealer can't do, but looks like I can with my AutoLogic. Clearing faults. Writing file to the ECU. All right, almost done with this block 1 of 1. This was after block 5 of 5. Turn the ignition off. Okay. Turn the ignition on. Okay. Turn the ignition off. Okay. Turn the ignition on. Okay. I'm getting the Ford carpal tunnel feeling here. Yep, turn the ignition off. Okay. Programming completed successfully. Okay. So now we'll go back. 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 Key on. Quick test. V8 petrol. Normally aspirated. Let's see here. Probably have to clear faults after this, but so I had a TCM not programmed code and had PCM not programmed for a little while. Then I had wrong VIN for a little while, but as you can see, the VIN's been corrected. We showed that. Sorry guys, this is like super exciting. We're at a dealer. I mean, this is kind of fun because I'm at a Jaguar dealer programming a Jaguar. All right, the quick test finished. There are 3 codes in the engine control module. I went ahead and started it. It's running. I just cleared them and then rechecked, and they're still there. So this car has some other issues, none of which are my problem, honestly. It's got a flight recorder data stored, CAN link engine control module RCC network malfunction, which we were having with the old PCM. I think they were saying that was in there. The 1699 code was there when it came in. So that's it, guys. All right, we successfully programmed engine and transmission control module that the dealer could not do. All right, guys, stick around for more Blue Box videos.